super obsessed with BTS, like so bad that I could tell each member by the shape of their ear. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, a very warm welcome to Xharianation. Hi guys, today I'm doing a Q&A. I actually posted on my Instagram, like, ask me anything, and only one person responded, so that's amazing. And my friend Shinsei is here for like emotional support. He did not submit questions, so.
What? Yes, I did.
So 2 years ago, I actually made a video to like get to know me, and I answered a bunch of questions. You can watch it here. So that's kind of outdated because I think I was like almost a junior in high school then, and now I'm a freshman in college. So I kind of wanted to redo things, and you know, coming up on 500 subscribers, like.
Congratulations!
So like I wanted to make an updated video for everybody that's new and to like update everybody that's returning. If you're new, of course, welcome to Xharianation. It's very fun here. Right, Shinsei?
Very fun. Best place on earth.
Yeah, so first I will answer the question that my friend submitted on Instagram. It's literally, she just put chocolate or vanilla. I actually hate chocolate. I do like brownies and Kit Kats though, so it's kind of strange, and I like Oreos, but I do not like plain chocolate, normal milk chocolate. So yes, I would choose vanilla. That was a very insightful and profound question. I came up with questions based on some research that I did. So first I'm gonna answer these questions about my channel, especially if you're new here, and then we'll move on to questions about moi. What type of content can viewers expect to see on my channel? I don't have a like specific theme for my channel, I feel like, but the videos I post the most are vlogs or things like related to hair or makeup. Vlogs is just like my daily life, my travels, things like that. What equipment do I use to film and edit my videos? I literally just use my phone, whatever phone I have at the time. So right now I have an iPhone 15 and I use a tripod. The one that I'm currently using I got as a gift. I think I did an unboxing video of it, so I'll link that. And for editing, I started out using KineMaster, but I didn't like that everything was watermarked, so then I moved to CapCut, and that's what I'm staying with. What challenges have I faced so far in my YouTube journey? I wouldn't say that I've really faced a lot of challenges, just because I treat this as like a hobby, and with all of my hobbies, I have times where I'm like obsessively going at it and times when I completely forget about it. But I guess a challenge could be consistency, and due to my lack of consistency, I think my channel has like less engagement than others would. Like I see people who like start a channel and within a year, less than a year, they have 1,000 subscribers, but that's probably because they're uploading every day or at least once a week, which I do not do. What are my goals for my YouTube channel in the next year? It's related to the last question, basically, to be more consistent. So my goal is to upload twice a month. That's not enough probably, but I feel like it's realistic. And also to get better at editing, because right now I basically only do like cutting clips and like splicing them together and then putting pictures over the video or like something like that. Very basic stuff. What advice would I give to someone who's just starting out on YouTube? Don't stress too much about it. It's like literally not even real. It's not even that deep. I mean, unless it is for you. If it is that deep, be consistent. Upload once a week or upload every day. Do research by watching other people's videos and getting the popular like search terms and maybe making your videos based off of those analytics, and then that will help you. How do I balance authenticity with presenting my best self on camera? I just edit anything out that is overly embarrassing to me. Otherwise, I just keep things in. I just yap sometimes, and then I use that for my content. I do prefer to record when I have a nice outfit on and there's good lighting and I have makeup on, as I am right now. But some videos don't call for that, like the video that I just did. So it really depends on the situation. What inspired me to start my YouTube channel? I've wanted a YouTube channel since I was a kid. Like, I was asking my dad to let me have a channel for years until sophomore year of high school. He finally let me do it. I think I just wanted to be famous as a kid. And the reason I'm doing it now, I also want to be famous still. But it's kind of fun. How do I come up with ideas for my content? Since I do vlogs, I choose to vlog when things are really busy, because otherwise it would just be so boring if I just vlogged like a regular day. Like, I would just go to class and eat maybe and go to sleep. For other things, it just depends on like my schedule. Like, for a hair video, it has to line up with when I'm like washing my hair or doing something like that, and if I'm in the correct place. Because like here, I wash my hair in this like community bath area in my dorm, so I can't bring a recording device in there. That would be so weird. So so I like only record hair videos when I'm in Texas, basically. And then for makeup, I literally do the same exact makeup every time I do my makeup. Like, there's nothing new about it. So that is just when I'm like getting ready to do something special. Now, moving on to questions about me. First of all, my name is Xharia. I probably should have said that at the beginning of the video, actually. I'm about to turn 19 next week. I'm from the US, but right now I'm living in Japan because I go to school here. And what?
Zaria's really nice. She's really fun. She's also kind of weird, but
Bruh.
you know, everybody has their own kind of weird, so I appreciate her as a friend. She's a very good friend sometimes.
Okay. Thank you. There you have it. That is me. So first, what's my favorite hobby or pastime? Again, I suck at hobbies, so I would say most recently I've been playing The Sims 4 a lot. Recently, I got an extreme violence mod where extreme violence can be done, so that's fun. I also downloaded a game on my iPad called Good Pizza, Great Pizza, and that's good for like chill stuff. Yeah. If I could travel anywhere in the world, where would I go and why? Usually the answer to this question would be Japan, but now I'm here, so I guess South Korea. I wanted to go there since I was 11 when I first got into K-pop, BTS specifically. No, I was 12. I started teaching myself Korean and I was watching K-dramas, and I was super obsessed with BTS, like so bad that I could tell each member by the shape of their ear. So
That's crazy.
I would sell both of my kidneys to see BTS, actually. So
Why don't you do it?
I should do it.
Yeah, you should do it. Action is everything.
Yeah. So what's my favorite season and why? I think I really like spring, especially I'm excited for spring here because there will be a lot of pretty flowers, and I absolutely hate the cold, but I don't like when it's like so unbearably hot in the summer, so I feel like spring is a very good middle. What's something about me that might surprise people? Everyone really thinks that I'm a big extrovert, but I feel like in my heart I'm an introvert, because when I'm like alone, especially here, I am so like drawn in and like wary of everyone around me. And when I'm in unfamiliar situations, or even familiar situations but not with like my comfort group of people, I'm like so awkward. And then even when I'm with my like comfort group of people, after too much time with people, I start getting irritated and I want to go to my room. I feel like that's very introvert like. But I guess I am an extrovert when I'm comfortable. So perhaps I'm an ambivert.
Both of them.
What's one piece of advice I would give to my younger self? Don't try to grow up so fast. Like, it's okay to be a kid when you are a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I was so focused on not being childish and trying to be as mature as possible and grow up, and like, I wasn't enjoying the things that childhood had to offer, like, to the full extent, because I was so excited to grow up. And now that I'm grown up, I really wish that I had cherished those things more. And now I'm like an 18-year-old who's obsessed with Hello Kitty. I feel like that would be different if I was not trying to escape childhood so quickly. What's a typical day in my life? My most busy days are, I guess, Mondays and Tuesdays. So on Mondays, I typically wake up at like 8:15. I get dressed really quickly. Maybe I'll do like eyeliner or something. And then I am always late to my first period class, which is Japanese. And then I have that for 2 periods. Then I usually go with my classmates to the cafeteria for lunch. Then I probably lay in my bed and watch TikTok. And then I go to my 4th period, which is linguistics. And then that's it for the rest of the day for my classes. I probably eat dinner, and if I have homework that's like very pressing, I may do that. Usually I do not. Yeah, I just watch TikTok, and then I may shower. I don't really like showering at night. And then I go to sleep. It's so boring. On Tuesdays, it's basically the same thing. 1st, 2nd, and 4th period. Maybe if it's on a schedule, I'll feed the cats on my campus. Or if my club is like active, I'll go to rehearsal at 6 p.m. I'm like really boring.
I feel like we're like all really busy though with like schoolwork and everything. So like, I guess it's kind of valid.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's our excuse. We have too much work.
Yeah. No, actually, I've been so stressed recently at everything I have to do. At least I got an A on my JLP midterm.
Whoa. An A.
But I have a B in the class. It's like,
oh,
hello. What's the weirdest dream I've ever had? Actually, when I have weird dreams, I wake up and I write them in my notes app, so I'll read one to you. It's very like not cohesive, so it says 9-hour dance competition. If your name is called, you're out. There's like different styles of dancing, so maybe like hip hop or ballet or something. Then I win, and then I have to sing I Will Always Love You, but my voice keeps cracking and I can't cough. Then I go home and my parents are acting crazy. They throw gasoline in our house and abandon me and my little brother. So I grab some food and things and have my little brother get my dog, and we go to our mom's coworker's house, and we have to like convince her to let us stay at her house. And then I go back to my house and I try to get some things out of our garage, but every time my little brother tries to open it, it lights on fire. So somehow we get a mattress and sheets from our house and put them in my mom's coworker's like basement / garage. And we get our dog a little playpen. Then 2 white kids come to the house to play video games for some reason, and they watch our dog. And then I go underground, like through like a manhole using string. And then there's this evil man connected to a crazy girl, as written here, who cuts the string and then ditches the girl underground. I don't know if I'm the girl or if it's another girl. It says uses paint to squeeze up out of a hole in the ground. Mind you, I write these when I'm like delirious and half asleep, so I don't know what all of these things mean. Maybe it's like paint was like came like rushing through the sewers and then it like exploded and I like flew out of the hole or something. What time do I go to bed? Typically before 3 a.m. But this term I've been trying to go to sleep before like 1. So I would say like midnight and a half. How would I rate my childhood on a scale of 1 to 10? I guess 6. It wasn't horrible, but my relationship with my parents and my little brother was not ideal. So, what would I name my children? Actually, when I was a kid, I had a plan to name all of my children. First of all, to have like 10 children, and then to name them all after Twilight characters. Had to quickly move because the sun tried to abandon me. But anyways, 2 names that I have on my like list. For a boy, I have Ezra Samuel, and for a girl, I have Esther Lyra. So, very much biblical names. What was my favorite subject in high school? Look at me. Art, and English, and history. Humanities. I love English because you can just yap and you get an A. Former teachers, don't watch this video. I loved yapping in like Socratic seminar, even when I hadn't read the book. Cause you can just take like themes that occur in all of these like classic literature books and use your brain. What was my first job? Actually, my parents didn't want me to have money or something because I wasn't allowed to have a job except for babysitting. And that only started when I was like 16, turning 17. So I babysat for like a year and a half while I was still in high school. I babysat like 11-year-olds all the way down to 18-month-olds. Have I ever been to any concerts or festivals? My first concert was when I was 13, and it was NCT 127. They were the first ever K-pop group to come to Phoenix, so that was really slay. My dad took me, and he wore ear plugs, and he like posted it on his little Facebook. I was trying to be cute like all of the other girls there, but they were like older than me, and I looked like a 13-year-old. So my second concert was Conan Gray in Dallas in 2022. That was really fun. My mom went with me, but it was like standing room, so I went like up to the front and she was like standing at the back. So that was cool. I was like 16 and I was like, finally a concert on my own. I can like sing how I want and like not feel so awkward because my parent is right there. And I like made a little friend that I still like, we're still mutuals on Instagram to this day. Since then, all of the other concerts I've been to are like gospel music festivals that my dad got the tickets to and had us go with him. Those are fun. I really like Jonathan McReynolds. If I could change one bad habit of mine, what would it be? Definitely doom scrolling on TikTok and also staying up super late because I'm always tired and that's not healthy. And also because I'm tired, I sleep in and then I'm always late for class, and that's not good for my grade. And the doom scrolling is the cause of me staying up late. Even if I like make sure everything is done and I'm in bed by 9, I'll still be up till like 3 a.m. Do I have any pets? When I was 11, I believe, I got a dog named Bella. She was a puppy at the time. Due to my parents, she got sick and passed in 2022. And then I was super extremely depressed after that. So I got a dog that's kind of an emotional support dog, and his name is Bambi. Now I'm not that mentally ill, so I'm okay to be in Japan without him. So the sun is not trying to work with me, but that's okay. I think you can still see me. How many siblings do I have? I have one younger brother. He is 16, and my nemesis. Where did I grow up? I've lived in 3 states, but I grew up in Phoenix, Arizona, the super hot desert of America. Did I enjoy it? Yes. Would I ever go back to live there? No. What social media platform do I use the most? For like my idle time, definitely TikTok, but for posting, Maybe Instagram. Okay, it was getting a little bit too cold and like windy, and the lighting was not like working out, so we're in my bedroom. When was the last time I embarrassed myself? I remember this like vividly. So there's this like Scottish guy that is in my grade that I know. So I was going into this like vending machine room in my dorm, and a guy was there with his like back to me, but he had like the same hair color and like skin color, so I thought it was the guy. So I started saying, "Oh my god," and then the guy turns around and it's not him. I just go, "Hi," because after I say hi, I like walk in front of him like and use the vending machine, and after the fact I realized that I just cut in front of him. He was about to use the vending machine, and then I was being weird, and then I cut in front of him, and then I like ran out. Fortunately, I've not run into him again, but he probably thinks I'm crazy. What are my life goals? In general, I want to do something that will help people and animals, even if that just means volunteering at a hospital or a shelter. I also want to find true love, like, you know, fairy tale type stuff, have a family, get money, be pretty, or get this degree. I feel a little bit lost at the moment, but trust, by junior year it will be figured out. My morning routine. In the morning, I wake up, wash my face, brush my teeth, do my skincare, do makeup if I have time, get dressed, pack my bags, and bike to my class. I usually don't eat breakfast. How would I describe my fashion sense? It changes a lot, maybe depending on the trends or the media that I'm consuming at that point in time. More recently, I think I've been more on the like sweet, coquette, girly, cute side of things. Today, I'm just wearing this top and some jeans, like cardigan. And I have cherry earrings and cherry necklace, you know. Very cute. Like, it's simple, but like I do like Lolita fashion. I like cottagecore. My favorite color, definitely pink. When I was a kid, I think my favorite colors were pink and purple, and then when I was like 10 to 12, I changed it to aqua because I didn't want to be like that much of a girly girl. I think it went back to pink like my sophomore year of high school. What was my dream job as a kid? I've always wanted to go into medicine. As a kid, the first specific thing was I wanted to be a surgeon. And then after my parents introduced me to Benjamin Carson, he was a neurosurgeon. I wanted to be a neurosurgeon and basically follow in his footsteps. Then when I started thinking that I wanted to do something more with like babies, I wanted to be a neonatologist, but then I realized that they don't really do surgeries or hands-on things. Now, since I was diagnosed with some chronic illnesses and I have more experience being inside hospitals, I want to be a pediatric nurse because I feel like they are the most hands-on and they are the ones that actually form the relationships with their patients. What is my go-to fast food order? This is kind of like a dumb question, but I have it in here because I have a problem with Uber Eats ordering McDonald's. I'm really surprised that I haven't gained an excess amount of weight because like that's what you're told when you're a kid. Like, if you eat McDonald's so much, you're gonna gain weight. I think it's like offset by the fact that I have to bike and walk everywhere living in Japan. Usually when I do Uber Eats, I order a Happy Meal and I get a hamburger, small fries, and usually like a Coke or a Sprite. Then I get a 5-piece nuggets with barbecue sauce. And if I want something sweet, I get an apple pie. Kind of excessive, I know, but I'm very hungry since I entered college, so. Where do I currently live? Japan! I wanted to come here since I was in high school. I wanted to do an exchange when I was in high school, but my parents didn't let me. I had to really argue with my parents to even let me come here for college, but I'm here now. Have I ever been in love? I will say that at those times, I thought I was in love, but I think I was just very attached, and I was happy that somebody saw me as desirable and liked me. I don't think I've been really in like a healthy love yet. And now, whiplash, what makeup item do I always carry? I don't know that it counts as makeup, but I will always carry my Carmex with me because my lips get really chapped easily. For makeup, I guess I've been carrying or using this red Clinique lipstick a lot because I feel like it goes with everything. Like if my outfits and like makeup is not like very warm color based, then I'll just put like barely anything on so that there's like a little bit of a tint. But if there's like, you know, warm colors, then I can, if you want the deets, it's number 07 and it's called Passion Pop. Who is my favorite YouTuber? You probably can't tell by the type of content that I put out, but it's Corey Kenshin because he's very funny. My older cousins introduced me to him when I was a kid, and I've been watching his videos ever since. I really love his horror gameplays because I feel like I would be too scared and tense to play them myself and like find out all of the information and the lore. I really like learning about video game lore. Like I got really into Five Nights at Freddy's whenever the movie came out. If I decide to get inked, where would I get a tattoo? Ever since I read the Divergent series and like watched the movies, I've wanted a collarbone tattoo. I feel like that'd be really cool, but with the like place of work that I want to go into, I'm not sure that I could do that. And especially if I want to live in Japan long term, tattoos are kind of a little bit taboo. So I'm thinking of getting a sternum tattoo. I don't know what I would get, but I think that'd be cool. And then what I do know is I want to get a tattoo right here, and I want to get the paw prints of my 2 dogs and make it kind of like this, so it's like a heart shape. I don't think I would get another tattoo after that if there wasn't some sort of like very sentimental meaning to it. Are you religious? My family is. I grew up Christian, pastor's kid, pastor's grandkid as well. I would still call myself Christian, but after 2022, the year of loss and despair and sickness for me, I've kind of not been feeling it. Definitely not someone you would want to look up to for religious advice, at least at the moment. How would I describe myself in 3 words? Sick and tired. Did I go to prom? No! My senior year, I went to a new high school, and that high school was online, so there was no prom. And it sucks because I was really excited for high school and prom and experiencing all of that, and I didn't get to. Do I have a comfort toy? Yes, I do. I sleep with her every night, and I bring her on every trip with me. Her name is Okla, and I've had her since I was born. Literally, my grandmother got her for me when I was born. Her eyes are faded, but she is loved. I think I would go insane if something happened to her. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I also have Biscuit, who my aunt bought for me. How do I react when someone flirts with me? I think I get all like shy and embarrassed and kind of adversive. I know I'm pretty, but I'm like not like beautiful in the sense that like without makeup I'd be turning heads. Even with makeup on, I'm not turning heads. So, you know, if someone flirts with me, I'm like a little bit in disbelief, and so I like deflect and like don't accept the flirting or the compliments. And I definitely don't know how to flirt myself. I would just be like, hey, you're cute, give me your Instagram. Now, here are some questions that I've actually been asked in real life before. Why do I like strawberries so much? I actually don't even eat strawberries that much like that. I don't know what started it, but my Instagram username is strawberryphobic, and I remember that came from an autocorrect on my Kindle Fire, and then I just started putting that on my username because it sounded cool. Once I started getting into like the kawaii culture, I guess, I saw like cute strawberry foods, and then suddenly everything was strawberry. I would get strawberry milkshakes from Chick-fil-A so often, or like Jack in the Box. I like the aesthetic. The next question's a little bit serious. What happened to my arms? I get asked this a lot on TikTok especially. Trigger warning if you don't want to see scars. I don't hide them anymore, so if you like see me without long sleeve on, you will see those scars. I bet that you can tell that they are not accidental. As I said, like earlier in the video, I went through some hard times mentally and did that as my coping mechanism. But these scars are years old and faded, and I got some treatment to help fade them and lower them because they were like very raised and like bumpy and they would get irritated. That's what happened to my arms. I do still feel like self-conscious about them, so with people that I don't know that well, I try to wear long sleeves. What illnesses do I have and how long have I had them? I've talked about this a few times on my channel. There's actually a full video, so I'll link that. In October, or the end of September of 2022, I was diagnosed with lupus, which is an autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis, which is also an autoimmune disease. It affects your joints, like pain and stiffness, and Raynaud's disease, which isn't that bad. It just affects like my blood flow, kind of. So like my fingers and my toes will get a lot colder easily, and they might turn blue on occasion. The last question, how did I feel about going to 3 different high schools? A little bit of backstory. I put a lot of effort into getting into my first high school. It was a STEM school, and you had to actually apply and like write an essay. And when I got my acceptance letter, I was very happy, and I was like very ready to experience the 4 years of high school there. Freshman year, I made so many friends. I was the first freshman to win a spot on the student government. I was elected as the historian, and I was elected in spots of other clubs. So I was like, things were going very well for me. But then in the middle of my sophomore year, which was also going really well, I had to move to Texas because my dad became a pilot and my mom also got some job promotion to move to Texas. So that really upended my life, and I was very mad and depressed. So I hated it. Once I got used to my second high school, I made friends, and I did have a lot of fun my second part of sophomore year. Like the summer, I traveled, it was really cool. Then junior year came around, and everything went downhill from there. So I barely survived junior year, like due to my illnesses. I like wasn't really attending school. I wasn't able to. And if I did, I would like end up in a lot of pain. afterwards. That summer I did physical therapy and everything to try to make sure that I could be good for senior year. But then after the first week of senior year, I was like, I literally can't do this. I think I attended 3 days and I was wiped out. Luckily, my IB counselor, he knew some people at my third high school. He was able to help me get enrolled and everything. And so senior year, it was kind of very chill. I got to spend a lot of time at home with my dog, Bambi, and get to know myself a little better, I guess. But at that point, I was a very social person, so I was a little out of whack. But my teachers were nice at the online school. I feel like I kind of have a negative veil over my high school experience because, like I said, I was really looking forward to it and it did not turn out at all how I expected it to. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and hopefully you enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about me and my channel. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. If you want to know when I upload more videos, you should hit the notification bell. And if you can relate to anything that I said about me, put that in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye!